Hi, this is Daphne from Daphs Caf's vlogs. These vlogs are all about the side effects of chemotherapy and how to overcome them. What I'm hoping to do is to share some of my experiences when I myself went through chemotherapy for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. In today's vlog, we're going to be covering juicing. Yeah, what is it all about? As well as supplements and a dish that is easy on the tummy and warms your heart. I'm sure those of you who are going through chemotherapy or have gone through chemotherapy have experienced a complete lack of enthusiasm for food. Well, I certainly did. And this is where the vicious cycle comes into play because you require the nutrition from your food to keep you alive and well. This is where juicing comes into play. Now, I'm not saying that juicing is a be-all and end-all, but what I am saying is that juicing does help complement your nutrition as well as give your body a really good boost. So what I did was I did a lot of research on the different types of juice combinations because for me the most important thing was taking charge of my nutrition. When everything else goes out the window and you have absolutely no control of what's happening in your life, especially when you're going through chemo, then it is important that you take charge of your nutrition. So there were two different types of combos that I used to do regularly. It's what I call the red combination and the green combination. So for the red combination, I did beetroots, carrots, ginger and lemon. And I'm going to leave the links for you below as well in the description box, as well as the links to the different types of vegetable and fruits and their benefits. Juicing offers many life-enhancing health benefits, including a faster, more efficient way to absorb immune-boosting nutrients naturally found in fruits and vegetables, and a much easier way to get them instead of eating all of this. Can you imagine? Now, carrots, which are obviously great for healthy eyes, are also great at fighting cancer. Why am I wearing these gloves? Well, I don't want the mighty beetroot to stain my fingers. Beetroots are really great at treating anemia, constipation, and they slow down the growth of tumors. It's wonderful because it also supports psychological health. I'm not going batty just yet. Now, why with the ginger? Well, apart from a great little zing, ginger fights nausea and also fights inflammation, as well as it helps fight cancer too. I love lemons, and apart from having wonderful benefits of a good shot of vitamin C and antioxidants, they also give you that wonderful little tart flavor because, as you know, once you have chemo, your taste buds go out the window. Oh well. Cheers to the red juices. So the second batch of juices that I used to do were what I call the green juices. And these I used to take in the afternoon after what my oncologist so sweetly put, my nana naps. Yes, he did tell me that when I was going through chemo, I'd be very, very tired, especially in the afternoons, and he was bang on. And these juices would give me an excellent boost afterwards. Green juices are really chock full of goodness. One of my favorites is this mixture of cucumber, green apple, lime, cilantro or coriander, depending on where you come from. And oh yes, green chili. Believe me, the chili is not hot. It just gives a nice little kick to the juice. And I'm lucky as my friend grows them and chucks me a bag every week. They're also great pickled, by the way. They also help with your metabolism as well as being full of vitamin A, K and C. Now, the thing that makes green apples so special is that they have a high nutritional density packed with minerals, vitamins, proteins and fiber. Now, the reason why the fiber is important is because it decreases the chance of colon cancer. Oh yeah, let's get to the cilantro or coriander. Now, when you're juicing it, you do have to bunch it all together and shove it down the chute, okay? Their benefits includes healing the mouth ulcers, which we all get from chemo, and they help manage your blood pressure, they promote good sleep, and they help treat urinary tract infections and relieves pain and inflammation. So there you have it, the wonderful green juice. Cheers! Don't worry, I'll leave the links below. Let's take a moment to talk about supplements, shall we? A really good friend of mine shoved these NutriWay XX down my throat, literally, because he was so concerned about my health and well-being. And they are great products. They're individually packed, so you get complete freshness from this cutting-edge multivitamin, multi-mineral and phytonutrient supplement. Also received the NutriWhey Omega-3 Complex, which are fish oils. They're really good for you, as well as the concentrated vegetable and fruit complex. I'll leave all the links below. So setting juicing aside, let's talk about real food. I wanted some comfort food, but I didn't want to go back to the bad stuff. So goodbye deep fried and fried food. What I would do was make myself a big bowl of rice porridge, otherwise known as congee or juk in Cantonese. I grew up in Hong Kong, so it was my go-to. It's very simple to make, it fills you up, and it was always my go-to when I was feeling blah. I'm going to show you how to make this very easy dish. You start with a cup or two of rice, depending on how much you want and what type of rice you like, doesn't really matter. And then you give it a good old wash, get all the little bits and bobs out. Add some ginger, thumb size, half thumb size, your choice. And then some sesame oil, half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. Once that's done, then you make sure that you give it a good old swirl over the stove. And then, yes, of course, you add your protein powder, because we're good, healthy people, aren't we? Give it a good old stir again. Don't burn the rice, please. And then you add your water. To 1 cup of rice, I would say about 3 cups of water. And to 2 cups, I would say about 5. But add a little bit more if you don't want it to be too stodgy. Give it a good old swirl and then let it boil. Add some salt. Now, once it's boiled to a specific degree, which is to test to see what we call if the rice has broken. If you see the rice has broken, then it's almost ready, and then you can add all your other bits in. What I like to do is I like to add spinach. It's a great little vegetable, isn't it? And it also tastes great as well. High in iron and so good for you. Well, Popeye says so. Always ensure that when you are adding your vegetables, it's towards the end of the cooking time, because otherwise they wilt down too much. And well, it really depends if you like your vegetables wilted down. And here it is. Your congee is ready. The last thing to do is to add some spring onions. They give it a wonderful flavor. If you don't like spring onions, you can also add the dried pre-fried onions on top of it. That goes just as well. And give it a good old mix. Make sure the fire's off, because it's very, very hot, and voila, you have yourself a wonderful bowl of rice porridge, otherwise known as congee. I do hope the information that I have given has helped, even in a small way. And remember, you're not alone. We're in this together. Information is important, so therefore knowledge is key. If you like what you've seen and heard in this video, please click subscribe as well as the like button below, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.